in the Gita, Krishna says, Yang Yang Bapi Smaram Bhavam Tajatante Kalevram Tam Tam Evoite Konteya Sada Tad Bhava Bhavitaha. So he's saying, whatever is your bhav at that time, that will form the basis of your next life form. So when Guru Maharaj was talking about the word bhav, he concluded by saying nature. And it can be parsed in different ways, but we'll use that right now. So there are some who are of the opinion that it's literally what you're thinking of that time that determines your next life. Then there are others who say, following the bhav, that it's your acquired nature, what you've accumulated up to that point. And we lean in that direction. There's statements in the Upanishad, Isha Upanishad we hear, where the devotee is praying, maybe at the time of death, I'll forget you. Please don't forget me. Like King Kulashekar and his prayers said, Krishna tadiya padapankaja panjarantam adyeva vishatume manasa raja hangsha pranat prayana samaye kapabata pittai kantavaro danavido smaranam kutaste. He's praying, let the swan of my mind take shelter in the stem of your lotus feet. Let me remember you now while I'm alive because I'm relatively healthy. And he says, I fear at the time of death when the Kapha, Pitta, Vayu, the three elements, according to Ayurveda, when they're totally out of balance, the lungs are filling with kapha, and the senses are dislocated. He says, I fear at that time, under those circumstances, I won't be able to remember you. So I'm praying to remember you now. So it depends. Right? Who is that person? What are their qualifications? Madhavendra Puri in Chaitanya Charitamritam, when he's leaving the world, he's giving vent to Radha Bhav. Right? In the famous sloka, Ai Dina Dayadranath He Maturnath Kudava Lakshase. Srila Guru Maharaj, he is taking Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu and the Panchatattva on parikrama. So, but numerous examples are given in the Bhagavatam about, what do you think about in life? Well, you see, Madhavendra Puri, things like that, Guru Maharaj, things like that. But what are we thinking about? They say that what is it? Who's afraid of the bee? One insect is always afraid of being devoured by a bee, so they take their next birth as a bee because they're always thinking of bees. So we can't expect that we're going to be the way we are now, and then suddenly we're going to be catapulted into some divine state of consciousness, right, as we approach death. There was one famous comedian in America from like the 30s, and he was a professed atheist. But his friends noticed in his final days that he was reading the Bible, and so they were all surprised. And they said, why are you reading the Bible? And he said, looking for loopholes. You understand what a loophole is? So he said, that's because I'm getting closer to dying. I'm seeing if there's some way. My whole life's been bad. So now clock's ticking down, frantically thumbing through the pages, seeing if he has any hope, any chance. So in the sixth canto of the Bhagavatam, we know Shiva, he's sitting with Parvati on his lap in an assembly of sages. For him, that's nothing. There's no fault. Parvati's on him, he's sitting there, and they're all inquiring from him. He's giving them spiritual instructions. But this Chitraketu comes in his heavenly airplane, and he's saying, look at this shameless man. No shame. His wife on his lap in front of these exalted sadhus. Shiva, it didn't bother him. But Parvati, she couldn't tolerate it. That he's insulting Mahadev as if he's some ordinary, lecherous man. So she's cursed him to go to hell for what you've expressed. Let me tell you, what is the Chitraketu's? Bowed his head, folded his palms, and said, I'm ready to go to hell immediately. And Shiva told them, he said, oh, Narayana parak sarve nakutasthana bibyati svargapavarg narakeshu tulyarta darshina. Look at the devotees, how exalted they are. He doesn't care for heaven or for hell. That's not his concern. He just wants a service connection. Whether in this life, the next, no interest. Look, this is what a devotee is. So what does Mahaprabhu say? Naddanam najanam nasundarim kavitam ba jagadisha kame mama janmani janmanishware bhavatad bhakti rahoituki tui. According to my karma, I'm going to have to be born again and again and again. That there's no doubt. But then my prayer, my aspiration is devotion, a devotional service connection. Sometimes Srila Gurudev would joke when someone presented some really nice food of some sort to him. And he would say, when they said, would you like some of this? And he would say, another birth I am sure to get. But whether I will get the chance to eat something like this again, I don't know. And that would be the basis of his justification. But the point he was making, he would say, that I'm going to be born again, that there's no doubt about it. That's how he would approach it. So, what does Bhaktivinoda Thakur say? That Marubi Rakobi Yo Icho Tohara Manasadeho Geho Yo Kichumor Arpilu Tuam Pade Nandakishore Kita Janmaho Jatatua Das Bahir Mukha Brahman Janme Nahi Ash. Saying, Rake Krishna Marike, Mare Krishna Rakike. If you want to protect me, no one can harm me. If you want to kill me, who can save me? It's your will. And as far as I'm concerned, I'd rather be an insect in the house of a devotee than to be Brahma, the Lord of the universe. So we should see there's a consistent theme through the expressions of devotees. The birth or death, that is a given. That's not their focus. Their interest is a service connection. That is their aspiration, their expressed aspiration. Really, we should not think that the way we are suddenly will vanish, that we'll go into some state of superconsciousness at that time. Prabhupada used to tell the story of some old man is lying, dying on the bed, and his old friend comes to visit him with his young daughter. And so he's talking to us, and he said, that old man, the whole time he's looking at the young girl, and he's like on the verge of death. So what does Ambarish Maharaj say? Savai mana Krishna padarvindeo vachamsi vaikunta gunanuvarnane haro mandir marjanardishu shrutim chakat katara, etc. He's thinking, Savai mana Krishna padarvindeo, engage my mind in thinking of the lotus feet of Krishna. Vachamsi vaikunta gunarnavanane, use my speech to glorify Krishna. He's thinking of how to use all of his sensory capacity in seva. That's his solution.